Hello everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. So I couldn't really decide on what to record for you guys today. I have some videos planned for this week that'll probably happen on Thursday, so I can get around to recording that, and there's going to be some CSGO. That's probably going to come this week as well. But I was trying to figure out what I wanted to at least, I want to try to get a video out for you guys today. I can't even talk right now, dude. What? Anyway, so I was trying to figure out what to do, and I looked over at my PS4, and I figured out what I wanted to talk about. So this happened over the weekend. I happened to pick up my PlayStation 4 controller because, you know, I just bought Bloodborne. I was ready to pwn some noobs on Bloodborne with my PS4, and I pick up my PS4 controller, and I noticed something a little bit different about this particular controller. You probably can't tell. This webcam is the worst thing to exist ever. So I'm going to switch over to my phone camera for you guys, so we can kind of take it. So we can take a look at what exactly is messed up about this controller. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm pretty bad at holding a camera, so this might be a little bit shaky. I apologize. I had shaky hands for holding a camera for some reason. I don't know. So this is my PlayStation 4 controller sitting right here on this little thing that moves back and forth for some reason. I guess you're supposed to put a keyboard here, but keyboard thing's too small for it. Anyways, so this is my PS4 controller. Now, at first glance, you might not be able to notice what's wrong with this. I'm going to give you a second to see if you can figure that out. Alright, so that was basically like 2 seconds. Anyways, so if you haven't been able to figure out what's wrong with this thing, let's just kind of bring this camera down here and take a look right there. Let me get a little bit more. Okay, there you go. As you can see, the analog stick is actually ripped. This thing is actually finally ripped over. Let's see, I got this thing in 2013, like December. So it's been almost 2, maybe like 1.5 years of usage on this thing now. This controller has been used for that long by me and multiple different people, and as you can see, the thumbsticks are also really worn down. But look at that tear. That's gonna become a problem later. I think it's going to get a lot bigger. Right now, it's not really a problem, but as it gets bigger, it's going to pose quite a problem. And if we bring over a newer PlayStation 4 controller, you can see this thing isn't as worn down as these are. These are really worn down. This has been used by me since the console was released all the time. This one is my stepbrother's controller. It has not been used as much, like at all. Not even doesn't even compare to the amount of usage this here controller's seen. So it is kind of a bummer that this had the rip. I'm gonna actually switch over to the webcam so I can talk about that. But I wanted to show you guys the rip. Like, I mean, my fingers are normal. Like, I guess I've just been doing like pwning noobs and freaking Call of Duty too much and all that. But yeah, that is going to that is going to be ripped off, and of course the left analog stick sees the most abuse, because that's what you're moving your camera around with in games like Destiny, you know, Metal Gear Solid and all that stuff. So I'm not surprised that this ripped first, but that's going to definitely get a bit bigger. So let's go ahead and switch back to the webcam so I can talk about this a little bit. Alright, so yeah, there we go. That was basically the controller. The analog stick is ripping, which is great. So I'm going to kind of talk about how I feel about this thing ripping so fast. Like, I've had PS2 controllers since the console had came out, literally. I have a PlayStation 2 controller that is as old as the PlayStation 2. And that thing still works really pretty well. A little messed up. My PS3 controller isn't broken. So it's kind of is a little surprising that this broke, because my stepbrother's PS3 controller that he's had since 2008 is still working perfectly fine. Actually, even better, there's a PlayStation 3 controller that a person I know has, that he got with the original launch 20 gig model of the PlayStation 3 back in like 2006. And that controller still works. That's the original 6-axis controller, not even the DualShock 3. So it does kind of suck. It seems that the material Sony made these thumbsticks out of isn't really that good. Because I had seen pictures of people's controllers that were ripped, but when you looked at them, they were always really dirty controllers, and really, like, they had really dirty hands. But my hands aren't very dirty, and this controller is pretty cleaned up, but I kind of see where they're coming from now. This controller's analog sticks, man, they wore down pretty fast for just about not even 2 years of usage. These things wore down pretty fast. The Xbox One controller, I'm not trying to bring in the whole console war here, but those thumbsticks do look like they're gonna last a bit longer, but they really aren't as comfortable as more of these. Like, these seem to work a little bit better than the Xbox One controller analog stick. That's just my opinion, but those analog sticks look to be more durable. What the frick is that? Anyways, more durable than the PS4 controller thumbsticks. So I don't know, man. I just thought that was kind of interesting that this thing is finally ripping after only 1.5 years of usage. I mean, I guess it's pretty hardcore usage. Like, I put a lot of hours into Destiny. I put a lot of hours into Call of Duty Ghosts. I put a lot of hours into Metal Gear Solid, Killzone, all the games on the PS4. But to see that, it kind of sucks because eventually I'm gonna have to purchase a new controller, which does kind of suck. But that's basically the video. I still like the DualShock 3. Honestly, in my opinion, I do prefer this controller over the Xbox One controller. Like, the whole roles have switched around this generation. It's crazy, but I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna get into the whole console stuff. But Sony, you made a great controller. Maybe improve the durability of these analog sticks a little bit, because that's I don't know if y'all guys can see that because this camera sucks so bad. But that's kind of bad. So that's all I want to talk about. I thought this would be a bit of an interesting video. If you want to, you don't have to. Let me know down below if you have experienced any issues like this with your PS4 controllers, analog sticks ripping off easily. And yeah, just let me know down below in the comments if you've experienced any issues with your PS4 controller. Maybe the battery doesn't work anymore for some reason. Just let me know. That'd be cool. Be interesting to hear. But I guess until then, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to drop a like if you want to, and if you want to, you can subscribe. You do not have to, but yeah, that's about it. Expect some more videos this week. I just thought this would be kind of cool. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I'm doing another episode of this right now because I won't be... Anyway, don't worry about it. Anyway.